Welcome to Hip Habits. I'm Danielle Craig, the Happiness and Progress podcast host. I am here with a hip habit to start your year out right. I know everybody makes all kinds of goals. I just want to give you a resource to make it a little bit easier. As always, Hip Habits is sponsored by the Hip Habits workbook. You can get your copy this month in January for $2 off. Plus, you get free shipping if you order the physical copy. Just type in the coupon HIPShip. That is your coupon code, HIPShip. All right, let's get to a habit tracker and something to bring with you as you try to establish new habits and new goals for the year 2023. There has been a long-standing rule called the 21-90 rule. Basically, what that means is if you establish a habit for 21 days, you should then basically have it established and then be able to go on the next 90 days with that habit full force, doing great. However, what we've learned in recent time is establishing a habit can take way longer than that. It really depends on what the habit is, what habits you already have established, what you're trying to do, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. All the things. There's so many variables in establishing a habit. So there's been some new research that shows that it can be anywhere from a couple of weeks to 8 months time to establish a habit. In fact, in this research, the researchers took about 100 people and had them all commit to 12 weeks of goals. In the end, they found that on average, it took about 66 days to really have that habit as part of your life. So I've kind of melded these two things together. We've got the 21-90 rule, plus we've got 66 days on average. So we're hoping that we're going to fall somewhere in the middle on this. So I've created you a habit tracker. This habit tracker is for 90 days, and it includes 21 yellow circles that you'll fill out for each circle that you are able to accomplish your goal. And then it continues on until we get to 66 in blue circles or teal circles. And then the rest of these black circles round you out to 90. The really cool thing about this more recent research that said that on average it was 66 days, but could take up to 8 months, is they also found it didn't have to necessarily be consistent for every single day. With that 21-day rule, you really have a lot of pressure to do things perfectly for 21 days. This new research showed that if you make a mistake, if you miss a day, if you don't follow through on your habit for one day, you just pick back up and you keep moving. There's a lot of power, and you probably heard don't break the chain. There's a lot of power when you don't break the chain and you continue to do your habit, your new habit that you're trying to establish every single day. However, we can get really mixed up in our thoughts and start to tell a story about ourselves when we miss one day. It's really important to know that one day is not going to totally dissolve your progress. So you miss a day, you hop back up, you try to go 3 more days, you got it, and you miss another day. You just keep dusting yourself off and you keep doing it until you've established the habit. So I'm hoping that you won't give up on yourself if you miss a day. If one day your habit that you're trying or your goal you're trying to reach is not accomplished, that's okay. Dust yourself off and keep on moving. And you can get my habit tracker for free at the link in show notes. And I am so excited because tomorrow is our first episode of Happiness and Progress for the year 2023, season 6. It's going to be a good one. It is all about creating a vision for the year and a vision board that works. So stay tuned for that one. I will see you there.